Welcome back. The Just so you guys know, before I begin, I have not sent out the satisfaction and membership promotion to charter member email yet to anyone. So please don't ask me in an email if you received it or did. I'm sorry, tell me that you didn't receive it yet because I haven't been able to send it out yet. I've been fielding a lot of email questions, and please take what I'm about to say with every measure of respect that I can muster. When the mentorship ended, okay, in terms of the teachings, I invited everyone to ask their questions by way of the forum, and I've had hundreds of questions come by way of email. And I'm trying to do my best to keep up with it there, but it's very disappointing that folks aren't willing to post a question on the forum. There's no silly question. There's no bad question. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be ashamed of. And if anybody says anything about the question being asked, I'm going to delete it anyway. Okay, so not the question that's being asked, but the comment about it. You know, we've gone through the material, so I'm asking you all to just be receptive to the needs of others in here. Not all of you are on the same growth track. In other words, some of you are a little bit more ahead of the curve, and some of you are not up to snuff with everyone else. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're all going to be learning at a different pace. But to help me be a better instructor, I'm going to have to ask you again, use the forum for the question asking, because everyone's question is going to benefit someone. Okay, and your question may be the response I give that helps someone else answer a question that it may not even know how to articulate. So from a community standpoint, this is why I'm doing it, because it's going to help you learn, and it's going to help me make sure I filled in all the gaps. Not that you can't ask me questions in 2018 when I come back after the holiday break. I just don't want anybody feeling like they have to hide it in an email. Okay, I don't want you to feel that way. So, which brings me to this post. I purposely put this one off until this evening because I want everyone to understand that this is not something that Christians should be upset about. What I'm about to say also, please don't be offended, Christian. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get the most bang for your buck out of the one post. But when I said ask in the forum, try to keep your questions like two very close, similar ideas that you're having problems with per post. You got 16 here. So it's like an interview. So I'm going to kind of like answer this in the way that if you and I were talking, if you were asking these questions like shotgun, one after another, boom, 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 how I would respond to them. Some of them are pretty straightforward answers, but the others I think need a little bit more amplification. This is the only question I'm going to deal with tonight from the forum because it's taking time for me to obviously produce the video and put it together and then upload it. So it's going to be a little bit more time than normally. I'll go back into the forum tomorrow afternoon. I'm not going to do any evening things. My wife is not liking this whole evening schedule I thought I was going to be able to pull off. So I got to do it when the kids are in school. So I'll be able to do more question and responses during the afternoon. But as it is for tonight, this is the only one I'm going to do. Now, again, as a reminder, please do not send me or post, a novella of of questions. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I appreciate your willingness to want to know what you want to know, but be a little bit more considerate, in terms of the volume per post, because it makes it easier for me to keep the ideas simple, straightforward, and not have to require to do this because I'm not going to be doing a video for anyone else. Not that Christian is privileged. I just want to make sure that it doesn't repeat. Okay, so if you've made a post and I haven't gotten to yet, kind of like spread those questions out. I promise you there's plenty of time. I'll get to all of them, but I've been going through about 217 emails between yesterday and this afternoon in regards to questions pertaining to what people are asking. And some of them are real straight, simple questions. and easy for me to answer. And they were pretty receptive in my response, and it cleared up for them right away. But I'm sure there's a few of you out here that probably have that same thing, but are just not able to articulate the question in a way where it feels like it makes sense. And that's the one thing that I'm getting a lot through the email is the questions